I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everyone, to the Nexans show. My name is Akash, and I'm with my friend Sajit, and we're going to do a live viewing of Season 2, Episode 8 of Dark, season finale. Super pumped. How about you, Sajit?
Pretty excited. This is quite an episode. It's called Endings and Beginnings. And I think we have set up everything pretty well in the last episode, throughout the Season 2, actually. And there are lots of questions that are going to be answered. There are lots of answers that are going to raise more questions in this episode. But before we jump in, do you remember anything from the last episode?
Yeah, I got a few notes. Let's see. We're January 26th, 1954. So we're just a day away from the apocalypse. When Clausen figured out Alexander's game, because it's his brother, he's basically faking his brother, faking being his brother's identity or whatever. The White Devil ends up being Claudia, who ends up actually killing her dad, Aegon, on accident, of course, kind of. Let's see. Oh, we don't really know who wrote the letter to Clausen saying, like, hey, this is that person, but we think it's Hannah, who is already quite the destructive person.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Clausen's brother is Alexander Kohler, which is the identity that Alexander took. Katarina Nielsen, who is now in Hannah in 1952. We don't know who she is. She has a time machine, though, so she can travel. We kind of get to see what's going on there. And then Jonas and Claudia. I just wrote Jonas plus Claudia equals future. I don't know what that means.
Jonas plus Claudia equals future.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I wrote that down. Do they travel to the future or something? I don't even know.
I know what you mean. Basically, in the end of the episode, they say that they are going to the future.
Which age, Claudia? I guess the older one's dead.
The younger Claudia, like when she's sobbing in her place, Jonas...
Oh, yes! Yes. He comes in.
Yep.
Yes, you're right. That's what I meant. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. So, manslaughter from Claudia for her dad. She could have saved him, potentially, which she doesn't. She thinks that is a sacrifice she needed to make. The Katerina, or say Hannah, in the past, pretty much tortures Ulrich before she leaves. Yeah. And he starts off here with potentially Aegon.
Right. That's crazy. That's true.
I think that's pretty solid base to jump into the finale. Do you have anything to add, or you want to jump right in?
Jump right in. Let's go. Super excited.
Awesome. Same here. Let's get to the episode. All right. Looks like the future. Devastated land.
Like apocalypse. Dust everywhere.
Yeah.
Residue or whatever. Yeah.
Ashes, most likely.
Ashes, right.
Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's a plane?
Yeah, looks like a helicopter.
Oh, yeah, this is a Revelation-heavy episode. I remember it now.
What heavy episode?
Revelations.
I see. Nice.
She's hiding it means probably a lot of people don't know about her family.
Oh, that's cute. She still has it.
Oh, looks like it's also snow. It's falling.
Yeah, I saw it was melting on the cat. Does she have a child? Is that her?
That's the mom.
Wait, is that Noah?
Yeah, that's the Noah.
Wait, is she... Wait, what? Is she the wife?
Noah's
is she the wife who gave birth to Charlotte? What the fuck?
Yeah, looks like...
What?
Und das Ende ist der Anfang.
So, yeah.
Wait, what?
Alles ist...
Well, there's...
Okay, what the fuck? That's insane. Alright, so...
Revelation number 1.
Right. If Elizabeth is Charlotte's mom, then... that apocalypse, Elizabeth had the child before? Or she was old. Okay, fuck. What I'm trying to say is... If there is, in January 27th, 2021, or whatever the fuck it is, like in modern day, if there's an apocalypse, that means Elizabeth is fine and she's not, damaged. Her face is not damaged or anything like that until later on. Because she had to have met Noah they had a relationship, they had a kid, and then she becomes all torn up and, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
That's crazy. Okay. Interesting. And then, so, we know that means that puts Charlotte? Wait, fuck.
Yeah, if you look at the family tree now, Charlotte exists, Elizabeth exists as her child, but at the same time, Elizabeth is also Charlotte's mom.
Right.
So Charlotte is her own grandma, and Noah is Charlotte's dad and Elizabeth's husband.
Jesus, okay, this is the day of the apocalypse. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta discuss that one a little bit more.
Are you broken yet?
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Ah, I see. I'm surprised the gun is so intact 33 years later. Well, she technically can.
I don't think she doesn't believe you. She doesn't fucking understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Odd. Honestly, odd. Don't really understand. I do agree why they're wrong. I don't really understand why you're trying to kiss her right now.
I mean, she does need a little bit of time to process. It only happened like a couple of hours ago.
Makes sense.
That's gonna help.
I guess I don't understand what he's trying to do, but it makes sense, I guess. We'll see. 6 hours. They have the same hair. He's growing it out to be like hers.
We also saw them survive.
That's a good point. Oh, is that Francesca?
You lost a fucking time machine.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad that if that was Francesca, that they make it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not a lot of couples are making it out here.
That's why, like, I asked if you see Magnus there, who could be the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing she doesn't know how to use it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Does it have a...
And she's like, what is this?
Very intuitive interface.
Nice. All his notes of the map. Maybe even how to use the machine.
A user manual.
Yeah. Get radioactive particles. Put in this vial.
Maybe it already has some.
Sure.
Monate. Du hast mir alles beigebracht. Über die
Ah.
Zukunft und die Vergangenheit.
I see.
Wer ist Adam?
Well, he's me, but...
Yeah, the Deadpool version of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Didn't they say that everybody in the bunker lived?
Yeah, it's true. It's funny because if he shoots her, like, he literally can't shoot her.
Yeah. But she doesn't know that.
So,
Yeah.
lots of time to just say yes.
Why
doesn't he tell her that if you leave this, you'll actually die?
Mm-hmm.
I guess she'll also want to save her parents, her brother, etc.
It's been quite some time since we saw this.
It's true. Surprised there's place or enough space for two. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It'd be a perfect time to be like, no, I have to go. I have to go, okay, Waller?
Yeah.
First time she listened.
Radioaktiven Müll.
Mm-hmm.
Ich habe ihn dabei.
Ich wusste das.
Du hast Jonas gefunden?
Nein, er ist zurückgereist aus der Tür. Müssen los.
It's got no context.
That's true. We still don't know how he fucking lost his eye.
Ah, I see. So Charlotte was adopted by Tannhaus in the past. Somebody dropped Charlotte to Tannhaus? No.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Ich würde aber auch nicht davon ausgehen, dass sie da irgendwas finden.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Yeah. Also, why are there so many suits if it's been closed since the 90s?
Mm-hmm. If anybody needs to go clean up, they probably need a
I guess
crew
so.
to go and clean up things.
I guess so.
And we do see those suits in the future.
That's true. Oh, she gets to see her son grow up. Probably weird to see another woman like be the mom of your child who you lost into time. It's such a mind fuck.
Well, so should be happy that he grew up fine.
Yeah, that's on the bright side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hey, LOL. I was waiting for this.
Who the fuck is Adam? Once I was a boy. You really did not believe that gun was gonna fire. So the one you thought devil is dead.
Very interesting.
Oh, he's opening the door now? That's interesting.
Why does everyone have to go in? Is it this severe every time? Because that seems odd. I don't remember it being this severe where there's like earthquakes and like... I mean, the bird's dying, yes, but do we not open the passage much? I'm a little confused here.
Not recently, no. I mean, this used to happen just like this in season 1. When people used to travel through the passage to time travel.
That's fair.
Oh, you let her go.
Okay, nice, man. Well, she broke her promise.
Jonas ist schuld an dieser ganzen Scheiße.
Wait, is he? He looks like Noah. Actually, never mind. We've seen the young Noah. He looks like a little bit like Noah, but it's okay.
Yeah, right. The apocalypse is coming.
Jonas!
And he looks like the older Jonas.
So they're in the past right now, though, right?
No, this is the... They probably came to the future because it looked like the cave out right in the future in 2020.
Oh, I thought the chair was like...
It says 2 hours remaining, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's getting debriefed.
Yeah. Waller's like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Hier abgebrochen wird. Jetzt? Jetzt.
Crazy.
Must feel like a dream.
That's true.
Pretty much everybody left her alone in the house. From Martha? When did she write the letter?
Yeah. Confusion.
Oh, okay. Apparently she lives.
Another letter.
Yeah, it's
God
starting to
damn it.
get a little bit extra confusing.
That's true.
Alright. She knows that the gate opened. I thought you're not supposed to be here, Elizabeth.
Yeah, because she's getting curious. 3 friends. Oh, hey, that's cool. Adam's time traveling.
So he needs to travel with all this protection because he's already fucked up.
Yeah. I don't know, imagine.
To Jonas, he was like, oh, you are in your swords, just go through.
It's Jonas. No, it's not. It's nice.
Du bist sie.
Did you really know that from that picture, though? She kind of doesn't look anything like it.
He has seen the real Claudia too.
Hmm.
And he hasn't probably seen this version of Claudia, so now he can connect the dots.
I see.
So he's starting to look like older Claudia by spreading her hair and, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Follow the signal. I imagine them opening this all up is the thing that causes it, but I honestly don't even know what the fuck they're trying to avoid, what they're not trying to avoid. I forget it. Who's on what side, what they're trying to do, what timeline they're fucked.
The Clausen is trying to find anything that he can incriminate Alexander with.
Right, that is probably the clearest part I know. Clausen, what he's going on, what he's doing. That's all I know.
Yeah, so he's trying to find if there is anything he's hiding. Like 6 people are missing, so there are probably a couple of dead bodies that he buried in the reactor.
Makes total sense.
And older Jonas is trying to save Martha. Young Jonas is here to save Martha and his mom. He doesn't know Hannah already traveled.
But look at that. Appropriately aged. Jonas is back.
Mm-hmm.
Ich weiß es. Alles.
Not really.
Damals im Regen, ich weiß, warum du das
You
gesagt
barely
hast.
know anything.
Mikkel.
In that respect, she does know everything, but there is an ocean of stuff.
Yep.
I can't stand it when characters have their hair in their face. I just never do. I used to have long hair. I hate that. It bothers the hell out of me.
I used to have a hair like that.
Wow. Oh yeah, yours is it's like last year.
Yeah. I mean, in front of my face.
Right. Well, a perfect match. I wouldn't say perfect.
That's what Jonas said last time. In the
Oh, okay.
in that
Oh, I
lake.
I see. That's fine.
This is just a callback.
Perfect is subjective. Related is a little better.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess.
Oh, look at that.
Und was willst du?
Nice. That's creepy as hell.
That is another Jonas. Let's introduce.
Yeah. This is me in my final form. All creepy and burnt. He's gonna kill Martha! Oh no! What the heck?
Manchen Schmerz vergisst.
There's definitely no way you're gonna save her.
Du wirst wissen, was zu tun ist.
At least try.
That's true.
I mean, he's not gonna leave her as he's dying.
It's true. Hey, look, she already died. Go kill him. He's an old guy. You can take him. God damn it.
Alright.
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
What is that? Rocks and oil?
That's a waste. Nuclear waste. Right. That is why you were surprised Martha left him a letter.
Oh, because she's dead? Uh-oh.
The origin of the goo.
Wait, what? Alright. Okay. All this time shit, also, this stuff, we did not see this before.
You mean
Which is
this
interesting.
this proto-molecule blue lights?
I don't think we saw this before, at least I don't remember.
Yeah, we haven't seen that, but this is when the apocalypse is happening, so I'm guessing there is some connection to that.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
No, is
Maybe
he?
you should shut the door. Yes, but he's like, hey, my wife!
Yeah.
So we should definitely change or close the door. That's the whole point of a bunker.
Whoa. Text the safe?
Yeah. How is it made stable? That's crazy.
Huh. Did it just vanish to the future?
Does she think she's like high or something?
Yeah.
She's like, what is this?
Also, probably the map also points to the same direction, and this thing is pointing to the same direction. Oh, look.
Oh,
This is why you shouldn't have opened this shit.
oh look at that! The future! And your mom! And your daughter!
Daughter.
Your daughter, mom! Or she's saying that I'm your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the spoiler that Netflix gave me.
Uh-huh.
That it was like overwinded.
But that also happened in this season 1.
But not like overwinded, all of it, right? Yeah. Oh, are they gonna switch places? Whoa, it looks like chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Even more than before.
Wow. Let's go to Shockwave.
Oh, what? Whoa! Badass Martha, also. What? Super in the future. Oh my gosh, a tiny little time travel machine? Oh, incredible! Looks like a little golden snitch.
Yeah.
Or a big fat one.
Zeit bist du.
Die
You're
Frage
free
ist nicht aus
dazzle.
welcher, sondern aus welcher Welt.
What? 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 The show's going interplanetary? That'd be insane. What? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? What? I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. You definitely weren't kidding about when the season 3 comes. It's like, wait, what the fuck happened? That's hilarious. Okay. Wow. What the fuck?
Right.
I was honestly waiting until I got like a hold on what was going on to take the notes to like figure out like I was like, oh okay, this is what happened kind of. No, that time never came. Jeez. Jeez. Okay.
Right. So it happened. Where do you want to begin?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Jesus. Okay, well let's work our way back real quick. Alright. Noah, Elizabeth, Charlotte, okay. So Elizabeth is Charlotte's mom. Charlotte is Elizabeth's mom. So we have like a loop-de-loop or a knot. I understand that part. That makes it so like where the fuck did Elizabeth come from?
She came from...
Or rather, where did Charlotte came from?
She came from
Yeah,
Elizabeth
Charlotte.
and Noah.
Yeah, okay, so... Right, so there's like a loop here.
Yeah.
So that's called, I imagine this is what they're referring to as the knot. It says Agnes kills Noah, have to destroy the knot. Okay. That's, I kind of get that. Did I get that right? The knot is her? Is Elizabeth or Charlotte or Noah?
Not necessarily. There are multiple knots that we have seen so far. One knot is, obviously that is one, right? But that is completely independent of everything else that is going on. Elizabeth and Charlotte, they could have their own completely separate story made of just them. And you'd not really care about, all the Jonas's plot and all of that stuff. They have their own thing going on the side. There is another big knot where basically Adam mentions it to young Jonas in the end when he's killing Martha. You're like, I am the trigger. This is where everything actually starts, unlike what you thought when, Michael killing himself was the trigger that started all of this stuff.
Wait, 1 second. This is actually a question. How did Adam trick Jonas? I'd like to know this because what did Adam tell him and what did Jonas think and then what was the actual result? Can you just repeat that? I think you might have just answered that, but can you repeat it for me?
In this episode or previous episode when Jonas thought there was a separate starting point?
We found out here that Adam quote unquote, tricked Jonas. What did he tell him was the truth and what was the actual truth?
Adam didn't trick him per se. He just mentioned that young Jonas simply needed a little push to start the whole thing. Because Adam needed young Jonas to go ahead and make Michael kill himself so that he would be where he is at that time, right?
Right.
So when young Jonas was talking to Adam, thinking that he knew everything, where everything started, like, oh, I know where to start. I need to go ahead and make sure that my father does not kill himself. That is definitely the starting point because that's when city started to go down. Is what he thought. And Adam was like, 100%. That's exactly what it is. And so Jonas went through the hole and tried to save his dad, but he felt like Adam betrayed him because Adam didn't correct him on that fact. Adam already knew that was not the case, and he let him go through anyways. He actually wanted him to go kill Michael. So he had to endure that tragedy knowing that he's the one who actually triggers his father's death in the first place. Which later on Claudia takes Jonas and explains him everything. All the shit that Adam was talking about? This is why he's a bad guy and you should not listen to him because he tricked you in this entire situation.
When did Claudia tell him all that? He was like, the last year she's told me everything that's going to happen. When did that happen?
Yeah, Jonas has been living with Claudia for past year or so at this point because in 2019, June 20, 2019, he went to save Michael, right? But Claudia comes in, we're like, no, you need to let him go. I'll explain everything.
Oh, yes.
Takes him.
Okay.
Now, this is June 27th of 2020. So, for past 1 year, he has been living with Claudia, where she explained everything to Jonas for 1 year or so.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Still a little hazy on that one, but that makes sense. I'll trust you for it. I just don't remember. I don't really remember when that year passed or how are we told that year passed, but that makes sense.
Yeah, in 2019, last year was when Michael killed himself in 2019, right? So June 21st, 2019, Michael killed himself, and this apocalypse is happening on June 27, 2020, a year later.
Oh, yes. It was it was regular regular Jonas going through time. Adam sent him back. He went to his dad. Went before his dad. Claudia was like, "Yo, don't do this. I'll teach you everything." He comes back during the time of the thing. He just lives. He literally just lets time pass him normally. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okie dokie. That makes sense.
I think the question is, we know Adam is against Claudia, right? Adam. Also, Noah thinks that Adam and Claudia are the ones fighting against each other. Right. But here we learn that young Noah trained under Claudia, so he's clearly working on Claudia's interest so far for past 1 year or so. So what made him change his mind and go against Claudia's interest and later become like completely anti-Claudia? As far as to be like, you need to go kill Claudia to Noah in the future.
That's true. I guess I want to know, why the fuck did the time thing happen? I guess
Which time
my best
thing?
guess. Sorry, why did we see the time flow like that? Like those little sparkly things. Looks like we're in some kind of fucking fantasy. And what is this new thing? Everyone keeps talking about like this, the new cycle, the new whatever. What the fuck are we talking about?
So this
I actually don't know.
This is where the entire event of starting from like we saw the events from 1921 to 2052, right? So this is where the entire cycle completes. Now, whatever happens from this point on, everything is the thing that we have already seen throughout this entire cycle. Like the events will repeat from this point on, going forward.
Okay.
So in last season finale, we found out, Jonas traveled to the future, right? But we don't know why even the apocalypse happened. In the future, everything was dead. We didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Now all those gaps are filled, and Adam basically killing Martha was a trigger that basically restarts everything for Jonas's journey to become Adam in the first place. So
why does that restart everything?
That is where the pain that Jonas or Adam lived through, that is where it starts for Jonas, and he probably finds a motivation to actually fix things. Like the middle-aged Jonas that comes to the younger Jonas in the past in season 1, we're like, I know what you have been through, what you will go through, and I need to fix this because from his perspective, Martha is dead.
Right.
And he's trying to prevent all of that event from happening. That is why he goes through all of that trouble to stop the whole time travel situation.
Wait, actually, doesn't he not know? No, he knows that she's not dead because we just saw younger Jonas, like normal time Jonas, see a future version of Martha. So that means that older Jonas should know that Martha's not really dead. Like whatever Jonas is about to go through right now, older Jonas should have already gone through this.
That is a good question. But you need to remember, he tried to protect Martha, took her to the bunker to make sure that she's not killed by Adam. Right? So he clearly has some extra information that we don't know just yet. And there is also the fact that there is that letter from Martha, who he was like, this is impossible. She's dead. I don't know why I'm getting this letter addressed to me. And we don't know the contents of that letter, just like we didn't know the contents of the letter that original Michael left for Jonas, right? So at some point, we'll read that letter, we'll realize some of the revelations, like, what the fuck, and we'll understand some of that aspect. But
Okay.
As far as that Jonas is concerned, Martha is dead. She's no more. That is why he's trying to protect Martha. Or at least the version. Because even though he met other Marthas, she's not the same Martha that he fell in love with. Even though she has same face and everything. It's probably he doesn't consider her to be the Martha that he loves.
Okay, I'm very confused, but okay. I'll have to do some reading about this.
Yeah, so this is basically the trigger point. Apocalypse happens. Apocalypse is the reason why everything... a lot of people actions is determined by this apocalypse. They are doing a lot of things to either protect from apocalypse or make sure apocalypse happens and all of that stuff. Everybody was heading towards this particular point. So this is the one what Adam calls is the trigger point, because this is where everything just loops back and the new cycle begins, where we'll probably go back and start with Jonas, who was happy in June 20, and all of that event will keep on repeating again and again, and apocalypse keeps on happening.
So okay. So that's the cycle, right? Mm-hmm. So the cycle is what? So what, basically season 1 and 2, we were in the cycle, and then now you're saying that this cycle is reoccurring.
Exactly. So the cycle completed for this world, right? Like we saw the introduction of new Martha, who says that she's not from this world.
She's not from this world. I see. So it's like, wow, that's cool. And very Marvel-like in the new, like, oh, hey, I'm in from another reality or another dimension or whatever it is.
And connect that same dot to what Claudia said in episode number 7 or 8. Not 7 or 8. Episode number 6, I believe. Like, I've seen the world without you. Man, nobody wants to live there. So we know that there are multiple worlds because of that particular thing that Claudia mentioned.
Wow. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so it makes sense that Winden... I don't know what that meant with when Winden was like the giant bubble took Winden, but maybe is it teleporting it to a different time or world or something? I don't know. I guess you can't answer.
It's just a blast that just killed everything in its radius. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Winden is not going anywhere. It remains there. We saw the future of Winden where, things are not great. Elizabeth is like the leader of people, preventing people from going in the nuclear plant. Right. That's also probably the reason why she prevents everybody from going to the nuclear plant, because she learned somebody went there, tried to mess some shit up, and apocalypse happened.
Right. Yeah. I see. God damn, that is interesting. Okay. We should look at a review of this, review of season 2, because I'm going to need it.
Yeah, so... Yeah. Things happen in season 3, things get a lot more complicated. Just because now you know the existence of another world, so you have to... Just like how we were introduced to 1953, 1986... And you have to learn about all the characters and connect the family trees to, past, future versions, I guess, new world, trying to connect the character from that world to this world. Not the family tree, you have to connect to the versions of the same characters.
Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Dang, that's be crazy.
Right. So that is why I keep on mentioning this is crazy, but season 3 gets a lot more crazier. It's just very hard to keep track of characters if you don't recap.
Jeez. Okay, we'll do one then.
Sounds good. So anything else you want to add? Any questions you have?
No, I'm good. I think I'll collect myself here and have some more questions for the review.
All right, that sounds good. So we'll do a review, looks like, of the season 2 recap, and we'll go on from there for the season premiere. And hope you guys like that video on the season finale of season 2 of Dark. And if we missed anything about this episode, feel free to put them down in the comments below. We'll go over them for the recap as well. We'll take that into consideration when we are talking about certain things. So if there's anything I missed or things that I didn't miss, just let me know in the comments down below and we'll go over them. So yeah, if you guys like that video, give that like button a click as well and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you guys in our next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.
Thanks guys.